couple of years ago, I went in for a full physical, and when they did that, they did a blood workup, and I was quite surprised that my cholesterol was in about the 240 range. My mother had always dealt with high blood pressure and a weight problem. My father had his first heart attack when he was 51, so I knew that I needed to do things to live a longer and healthier lifestyle.
I had elevated cholesterol, I had high blood pressure, and it was discovered in 1994 that I had diabetes, and I was devastated. I knew I needed to do something about my diet, but a complicated program was not for me.
Well, when I went to the doctor with chest pains, I discovered that I had quite an elevated high blood pressure. Then I went to a cardiologist, and I didn't think I had a heart attack, but it was a real good wake-up call for me.
Like Richard, Marianne, and Bill, you've probably been told by your doctor to watch your diet because of high blood pressure, blood cholesterol, or blood sugar. Their stories are among the many successes to be found in a landmark clinical study which tested the effectiveness of a new way to help manage these conditions. It's called Intelligent Quisine, and there's never been anything like it. Intelligent Quisine was created here at the Campbell Center for Nutrition and Wellness. The program was developed in consultation with the American Heart Association and the American Diabetes Association. Intelligent Quisine is a unique meal program that delivers an entire week's menu of convenient meals and snacks directly to your door. You choose whatever you want to eat from a list of over 40 breakfasts, lunches, dinners, and snacks. All you have to do is add one fresh vegetable, fruit, and a low-fat dairy item to each day's menu, and that's it. You're eating a complete, nutritionally balanced diet personalized to your taste and needs. And you don't have to give up all the foods you enjoy eating in order to get the benefits you need. The challenge for the chefs and nutritionists was to do something that had never been done before. Invent a nutritional alternative for the management of high blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. The intensive research lasted over 5 years, culminating in a clinical study of the Intelligent Quisine program. Over 800 people took part in the largest dietary clinical study ever conducted. For 10 weeks, they followed the Intelligent Quisine program, and their progress was monitored. Dr. David McCarran chaired the medical advisory panel which monitored the study.
As physicians and nutritionists, we've known it's difficult for patients to change the way they eat. For the doctor, it's always been a challenge to prescribe these diets, and that's because there's so many variables for the doctor to try to control. If the clinical trial proved the program effective, it would mean for the first time doctors and patients could use nutrition like they use medications in measured daily doses. When the trial results came in, they were conclusive and they exceeded our expectations. 73% of the participants reduced their blood cholesterol. 75% reduced their blood pressure. 62% reduced their blood sugars. 90% felt they were eating healthier, and 80% of those who needed to lose weight did. For years, doctors and nutritionists have been telling their patients, follow the American Heart Association and the American Diabetes Association recommendations for a sensible diet to improve their conditions. But it was difficult for patients to comply. This was the first meal program clinically proven to work.
If you've ever tried to change your diet, you know how complicated it can be. Shopping, measuring portions, counting calories, reading labels, making sure each day's meals are balanced and nutritious. But now, Intelligent Quisine has made nutrition simple. The program includes 3 meals a day plus snacks. You pick your favorites from a list of over 40 items. You can place your order for a full week of meals by telephone, fax, or mail. The meals are easy to prepare, going from your microwave or oven to your table in just minutes. And they're delivered by UPS in insulated cases direct to you within 2 business days of your order. But the real beauty of the program is that you eat any Intelligent Quisine breakfast, lunch, and dinner that you want each day. All you do is add 1 vegetable, fruit, and low-fat dairy item.
The Intelligent Quisine program was great for me because it was uncomplicated. Something I could pop into the microwave, cook it, sit down and eat it. Simple.
With Intelligent Cuisine, you not only get the right number of calories, you also get the right amount of saturated fat, cholesterol, sugar, sodium, and fiber. Each day's meals are fortified with 100% of your daily requirements of 22 vitamins and minerals. It's a meal program that's customized for your nutritional needs. And there's so much variety. Chefs and nutritionists worked for years to create a broad menu of tasty, attractive favorites. Meals you thought you might never get to eat again. There's even dessert.
It was convenient, it was easy to prepare, and it was nice to look at.
The food was great. It was very, very tasty.
I was surprised because it was filling. The amount of food that I got, I was never hungry on the program. When I was finished with the meal, it was satisfying to me. In fact, my wife made a comment a few times, "You've got more on your plate than I have on mine."
Great tasting food. Meals that are convenient and a program that's simple to follow. But we learned through our research that people also need support to stay committed and on track. So, along with your meals, we'll send you some practical tools each week that you can use to stay motivated. You'll get tips on nutrition and exercise, learn ways to alter your diet, and you'll read success stories about people like you who succeeded with Intelligent Cuisine. 4- and 10-week enrollees even get access to toll-free nutrition counseling. This comprehensive package is designed to inform you, reassure you, and keep you focused on success. And when you're ready to transition to our Step Down program, we'll help you design a personalized weekly menu that includes both Intelligent Cuisine meals and dishes you prepare yourself. We'll even give you the recipes.
It was wonderful. It was overwhelming. I didn't realize that just changes in what I ate was going to make such a difference.
My blood pressure at the beginning of the program was 155/100. At the end of the program, it was 140/85.
When the results of my blood test came in and I realized that my cholesterol had dropped from 248 to 212, it was a wonderful surprise.
I went to my doctor. He looked at my test results from the program. And he said to me, "You did all of this with food?" I said, "Yes." My blood sugar went down 44 points. He says, "Your diabetes is under control."
Ask your doctor if you might benefit from the Intelligent Cuisine program and get an enrollment kit.
As a dietitian, patients tell me they often don't like changing their diet because that means giving up the foods they enjoy, and that means deprivation.
What I had a tendency to do was make too much food and eat too much.
I was like a cow. I grazed. I mean, wherever there was to eat, I ate. I ate all day.
After the Intelligent Cuisine study was completed, many participants reported feeling an improved sense of well-being. They felt healthier. They not only improved their condition, they improved the quality of their lives.
I felt lighter on my feet. I used to be a jogger quite a few years ago. I got back to the jogging program, jogging about 3 miles a day now.
There's so many ways that we can do things to improve our health styles by how we live.
To make real changes in your life will take commitment and dedication, but it's well worth the effort. Ask your doctor if Intelligent Cuisine might work for you. The cost of the 4-week and 10-week program is about $10 a day. That includes all your breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. We'll even pay for your shipping and handling after the first week, a savings of up to $90. Along with your food, you'll also receive a free weekly subscription to our newsletter, access to toll-free nutrition counseling, and all the other materials you see here to keep you motivated and help you stick with the program.
Going on the program was a good way to start a complete change in my lifestyle.
The program was like a prescription for nutrition, and it was tuned to my body and my particular needs, and it was great.
If you're ready to make some healthy changes in your life, Intelligent Cuisine will give you everything you need to succeed. Make a commitment to your health, to yourself, to your family. Ask your doctor for an enrollment kit or call 1-800-820-3500. Change your life one meal at a time with Intelligent Cuisine.